Good luck.
So as you heard, Bentley's gonna go grave robbing, and Sly's gonna go ghost hunting, and Murray's gonna commit a kidnapping. How fun! So, many of you have probably heard by now that on December 10th, Sony, in their infinite wisdom, finally decided to allow Sly 2 and Sly 3 be available digitally on the PlayStation 5 and PS4 stores. You can now both purchase both games for $10 a piece. And because I love Sly Cooper so much, I went ahead and not only bought the 3 games on PS5, but I went ahead and played through Sly 2 again, basically to catch up to where I was in the PS2 version. So now I'm gonna play the rest of this game on this crispy new PS5 version of the game. So let's roll. I even went ahead and got all the bottles again, so we are literally right where we left off.
Time for a little payback. The Contessa, having escaped us in the prison, is now hiding out in her castle estate. It's a well-fortified Gothic nightmare that would make any thief run in terror. Terrible or not, that's where we're headed.
Yes.
To sweeten the deal, we've learned that the Contessa, who until recently was a secret member of the Claw Gang, is in possession of the Clockwork Eyes. The Thieves Raccoonist describes the eyes stopping opponents dead in their tracks, transfixed in their gaze. It doesn't take a genius to figure out what an accomplished hypnotist could do with such powerful artifacts.
This is one of my favorite maps in this game, by the way.
Has spread to Interpol. Constable Neela, being closest to the case, was granted a cash allowance to hire an army of local mercenaries. It looks like we're walking into a full-scale war.
Yeah.
But we have to act now, before things go from bad to worse.
We went from breaking out of prison to now getting involved in a civil war. This game goes crazy. A tangled web. Yeah, we're not quite yet done with the Contessa yet. As Sly said, we have to get payback now. Normally we wouldn't do such a thing, but hey, she has the Clockwork Eye, so we actually now have a legitimate reason to go after her. Alright, so now we're going to get into some of the really good gadgets of this game. First, the Paraglide. Then we have the Ranging Inferno Flop. And the Health Extractor. And as always, we have to start as Mr. Cooper. Alright, so this is going to be our new hub world for the next few videos. And it's crawling with way more tanks. And don't let the blue lights fool you, those are still enemy tanks. These are just the tanks that Neela commands. Anything with a red light is the Contessa's.
First take some recon photos around the area. Then make your way up to the re-education tower.
Looks pleasant enough.
Oh, and stay clear.
Sly's hat is glitching again.
You know, so you don't get blown up into little sticky pieces.
Yeah, Bentley's not lying. So, Paraglide is now a permanent upgrade to Sly. All I gotta do is press the R1 button when I'm falling. Bad time to demonstrate, bad time to demonstrate! Whew.
The Contessa has these boats out on patrol against Neela's army. They could be useful to hitch a ride.
First chance you... Ah! Woo! First chance you get, guys, I recommend that you buy the paraglider. Also, get the alarm clock that was available for me to buy from the last episode. Because unfortunately, one of the small criticisms I have with this game, and it's very small, and it's just the fact that the game fails to tell you that certain upgrades are necessary for you to complete the game. Like, believe it or not, the alarm clock gadget that I was able to buy from the store from the last episode, that is also an essential gadget to get. Actually, I take a picture of this from here, right? Yep.
That's the blimp the Contessa used to escape from the prison. Maybe we could use it to our advantage around all these high towers.
And actually, I forgot, because I have to get a picture of this too, so... Can I get a picture of it from here? Oh, I gotta take a picture of it from the front. Dang it. Should be fine here, right? Really? They're being really picky about this photo, huh? Wait, are you freaking kidding me right now? Why? Do I have to run up to the door? Why is it being so finicky? There we go.
Neela's made a headquarters out of that old bank. It's a pretty secure location. It'll take some doing to drive her out.
Uh-oh. You can imagine how fun it must be to find glue bottles in this world. Honestly, it's not nearly as bad as Prague because it's not nearly as expansive as I think the prison level was. There's only like 2 major zones in this whole level. There's Neela's section of the play. There's Neela's section, which encompasses the safe house, and then everything in that little island. And then across the way is the Contessa's castle and all the grounds. Okay, one more photo to take. Let's go up. Oof. Man, I really gotta be careful with these vulture guards because they love to just move erratically. You can imagine collecting bottles in this area can be pretty interesting because a lot of them are high up on these platforms. Oh, it's the tank. I forgot about that. Okay. And for some reason, you have to take a picture of a Pacific tank.
The Contessa's all geared up for war. Just our
Yeah, I got the glue bottle included. Nice.
Okay,
I might as well grab that one since it's right there.
the re-education tower. I suspect that's where we'll find the Clockwork Eyes.
Alright, you guys heard the turtle. Time to get the climbing. My favorite activity. Man. But now we're climbing a gothic castle. I was not kidding when I said this game really does take you all over the world. To think, we started in Paris, and then we were in India, and now I want to say we're still in Prague, but I can't be sure. If we're not in Prague, we're somewhere nearby. Night-night. And there's the tower.
The door is locked from the inside. Try working your way around to the tower's window.
Guys, I just thought about something. Sly and Murray were obviously in the prison with the Contessa. But, Carmelita got arrested too. So what the hell happened to her? Oh. Well, there's my answer.
Bentley, there's more than just the Clockwork Eyes up here.
Why are you doing this? Neela! She set me up. I'm an honest cop.
Of course you are. I've read your psychological profile. I know that you're honest.
Then why are you doing this to me?
Because I'm a sick
Of course,
fuck.
dear. You're honest. You see, by chasing after Sly Cooper, you learned too much about the Claw Gang and its spice operation. It was only a matter of time before you figured out that I was a secret member. So, when Neela gave me a chance to put you in custody, I took it.
Wow.
Coward. You're a disgrace to Interpol. I'll make it my life's work.
She is
to destroy
horrible.
you.
Oh, I'm afraid your life, let alone your life's work, isn't going to last much longer. Once I integrate the Clockwork Eyes into this device, your life's work will be whatever I tell you.
I won't be brainwashed that easily.
Quite right. It won't be easy or painless. But I will reprogram your mind and you will take the fall for me at Interpol. Now, just lay back and relax. Go to your happy place and stay there.
This is really sick when you think about it.
I don't think they've seen you. Take a few photos and get out of there.
No, I've got to help Carmelita. She's in trouble here.
There's nothing you can do now. Get the recon photos and come back to the safe house. I swear, we'll find a way to help her.
I'm sure every furry is enjoying this scene right now, but yeah. And think about it. Bentley had to do weeks of data crunching before he found out where Sly and Murray were. So it's assuming that Carmelita's been sitting in front of these clockwork eyes, being brainwashed for weeks,
Seem to be routed through that control.
and she hasn't broken yet.
Get a shot of the console so I can decipher its make.
Like, that says a lot. But like, Jesus, how could you sit there for weeks and not break?
An old Iron Tech 250. Crude, but effective.
And like Sly, for some reason, the Contessa feels the need to give her enemies their weapons, because her shock pistol is literally right there.
Those are the Contessa's elite shadow guard. Tough is too sissy a word to describe those guys.
I mean, it just goes to show that she can be pretty arrogant, or she's pretty confident, or both.
That's a mind shuffler. I didn't think they were real. It's made of equal parts science and black magic.
Yeah.
Indestructible to conventional weapons.
Now, some of you are gonna say, black magic? What are you talking about? We've had a pretty consistent theme in these games so far. Why is black magic being included? Remember Miss Ruby from the first game.
Hardwired to the systems in this tower. We need
You
to
know,
find a
the
way to
voodoo
get it
priestess
offline.
who was raising zombies and
Alright,
ghosts from the
head back
dead?
to the safe house and we'll get a plan together.
Mystic arts in this universe is not all that far-fetched. It's been established since the first game. But no, we're gonna really get into it now.
The war between Neela and the Contessa has put the castle on high alert. To get at the clockwork eyes, we'll need to subtly manipulate this conflict to our advantage. Here's the plan.
The eyes have
Sneak
eyebrows.
into the castle and kidnap the head of security. I want to ask him a few questions. Meanwhile, Sly and I are going to get a little paranormal. I'll slip into the crypts beneath the castle and put together a bad mojo bomb. It should be enough to destroy the mind shuffler. Sly, you capture a few local ghosts and drop them into Neela's headquarters. Hopefully the near-death experience will inspire her to purchase more mercenary firepower. We've all got our assignments. Good luck.
So as you heard, Bentley's gonna go grave robbing, and Sly's gonna go ghost hunting, and Murray's gonna commit a kidnapping. How fun! Since I have the time, I want to get Murray's mission out of the way first. And Sly and Bentley's tie in together a lot, so I'm gonna do that in the next one. But now we have Raging Inferno Flop. And I will show off what that does as soon as I find myself a crowd of enemies to use it on. But for now... By the way, this is the first time in the game where Sly, Bentley, and Murray all have a mission available at once. Because most of the time, as you've come to notice, Murray has rarely had any missions to himself. You play as him in almost every chapter, but rarely does he have a mission all about him. And this is the first one. Yeah, I'm trying not to just draw attention, but you were really getting finicky with that flashlight. Okay. Wait a minute. That's the Bentley one. There's the Sly one. Where's the Murray one? Ah, okay. Ah, it's up there. Thankfully I bought turnbuckle. Yeah. Makes it so much simpler. Otherwise, I have to use the trampolines and all the ramps to get up here.
Hey, Murray, can you see the general from there?
Nope. Just an old man coming up the ramp.
Don't let his appearance fool you. That's General Clawfoot, and he's one of the toughest old soldiers you'll ever see. Not to mention head of castle security.
What if he doesn't want to come? I don't want to hurt him.
Oh, don't worry about that. He's only afraid of two things, fire and water. Other than that, you couldn't hurt him if you wanted to.
So he hates the Avatar?
Might even come in handy along the way, as a projectile.
Wow, that is handy.
No joke. We just get to throw the old dude at enemies.
Great. Now bring it back to the safe house. I'm marked it in your binocular.
And thanks to Juggernaut, now we can run while carrying objects or enemies and jump. So getting him back to the safe house won't be nearly as annoying. I gotta get this bottle. It's just right here. Alright, now if I can make this jump, I can get onto this ledge. Alright. This is not even a hard mission at all. Like, I could literally just run for it. That's not nearly as fun. So... there it is. So now whenever I press the button, my belly flops will have a area of flames come out as soon as I land, and it will immediately burn any enemy in the vicinity. Ooh. So we already took a move that was pretty decent, and then we made it even better. And it really doesn't take that much power from me at all to do. Imagine if I had that flame move during my prison brawl. But see, it was very simple. You didn't have to throw him down like that, Murray. What was the point? He was already there.
You wouldn't by chance know the security codes to the castle gates, hmm?
And it's now confirmed. Bentley is a fan of torture.
Feel like talking, huh? How about a little of this? Talk, you scoundrel!
You scoundrel. In my mind, I was wondering, wait, why did you choose this method? But then I remember, you can literally throw him at enemies and he feels nothing. So beating the info out of him would have done nothing for us. But you know what? This is going to be a short one, but I really want to save those Bentley and Sly missions for its own whole video. So as always, I appreciate all the support. Please support my favorite franchise by going to buy these games. It's literally 10 bucks a piece, you guys. And I swear these are, especially if you're a fan of like 3D platformers, these are some of the best games out there. But as always, I love you guys. I hope you enjoy your holiday season. I will see you all later. Peace.